So nanti sebab Dr. Nurul boleh kawal ke daripada sana? Mic dengan kamera. Boleh ke? Tekan yang gambar mic bawah tu dengan kamera dah ada, cuma tekan gambar mic tu.
My
boleh
mic not turn on yet.
Boleh.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, boleh.
Okay.
Okay, sekejap berapa ramai dah masuk ni? Nak tunggu lagi ke macam mana? Nazir?
Proceed lah.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Okay. Siap, nak tengok dulu yang sepatutnya masuk dah masuk ke belum. Dila, Fiza, Ammar, Izu, Kizaini, Syururizam, Rizal. Okay, so dah ada yang dah masuk. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all of you. Okay, so batch 17 and batch 18, are you there already? (17 and 18), are you already there? Because I saw that some are still not inside here. Can you call your friends to join? Okay, so the speaker is already here. Okay, batch 17 dengan masuk lagi, minta tolong panggilkan kawan-kawan untuk join this ceramah ni. Yes. Okay. So I think it's already 10:04 minutes. Okay, so I think we better start the talk now, yeah. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, so welcome to our webinar on business analytics. Okay, so we're thrilled to have you join us, okay, for this session. Okay, so my name is Puan Nur Aniza, okay, and I'll be your host for this session. Okay, so as we navigate an increasingly data-driven world, okay, the importance of business analytics cannot be overstated. Okay, so it empowers organization to make informed decisions, uncover trends, and drive strategic initiative. Okay, so today we're going to explore, okay, on the world of business analytics, okay, with Dr. Nurul Farhaini binti Razali. Okay, and Dr. Nurul Farhaini is actually an alumni of UTHM. Okay, so she had her degree in Bachelor in Technology Management from FPTP. Okay, and then she furthered her study in Master of Science in Technology Management and also PhD in Science in mathematics at UTHM also. So she's truly and purely an alumni of UTHM. Okay, thank you Dr. Nurul Farhaini for joining us. Okay, so Dr. Nurul Farhaini has working experience with 2 years with University Malaya Center for Continuing Education, UMC CED. Okay, 2.5 years with Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, and inshallah on the 2nd of December she will be joining UTM. Okay, so congratulations to Dr. Nurul Farhaini. Okay, so her field of expertise is on information system, fintech and business analytics. Okay, so without further ado, so I'm going to hand over the session to Dr. Nurul. Okay, and she's going to share the topic business data analytics, present and future trends. And you can ask her any question in the chat while she gave the talk. Okay, and if there is some time, okay, maybe we can have a Q&A towards the end. Okay, so your participation will actually make this discussion truly valuable. Okay, so I hand it over to Dr. Nurul Farhaini. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Puan Aniza, as the moderator for today. All right, so I guess I can share the screen, right? I'm quite not familiar with Google Meet since
Yeah.
okay. Present. I need to press present now. Am I right? Entire
Yes, present now, and you can choose
entire screen.
window or
Window.
screen. The screen is better if you share the screen, the entire screen.
The entire screen. Okay.
So senang sikit.
Okay. All right, and then can you see my screen?
Okay, your screen can be seen. Okay.
Okay, and yeah, I just like this.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. Now. Okay, I guess all of you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. All right, so okay, Assalamualaikum, good morning to everyone. Okay, actually this is my first talk. Okay, this is my first talk, and hopefully that I can share you just it's just a sharing session. I think I just said just a sharing session, and today's topic is about business data analytics. So I guess that even though you are in business, you are business peoples or business business schools, you should know lah what are the current trends, especially in what are the technologies that you can use lah in doing business, because it's important for us to know what are the present and future trends that you might use for your business performance lah, something like that. Okay, so let's get started with the topics that I will share today, which is we define first what is business analytics. Okay, from where we get the data, what is analytics, how to process that is we will discuss later on, and also today's topic I will share you there are 3 types of business analytics. Okay, and also in this business analytics field, we should follow processes. Okay, there are many processes. Then today I will share with you only 2 processes, which are CRISP, DM, and SEMA methodologies, and also some of the popular analytics tools that you might use. Okay, don't worry, even though you are business people or non-tech people, technology nowadays also have or provided non-tech people's tools that you can easily use to build your own models. And also and also lastly, I will show you just a video lah about future trends in business analytics. Okay. Yeah, like Puan Aniza mentioned just now, if you have any questions, you can interrupt me lah. Okay, and then simply you can ask me. Interrupt me and ask me any questions, because in this sharing, usually I will use some of the technology terms and words lah, or terminologies that you might not familiar. Then you can simply ask me. Okay, so here we start with what is business analytics. So I believe that all of you know what is business, right? Business, okay, doing business, what is business? But now, what is why we need to do analytics in business? Why we need to do analytics in business? So we must know that in business we might have data, we might working with data, right? So how in simplest terms or basic level, you should know that how we turn the data into meaningful business insights. It's like once we get the data, what we're gonna do with the data, how we process the data, what are the tools and techniques that we might or need to use in order for us to produce the business insights, to helping the managers to make decisions, right? So this is at a basic level. Okay. All right, so we just simply define business analytics must be related to data. There are many types of data. Can be structured data, can be unstructured data, can be sometimes when I believe that you are familiar with big data, right? How to handle big volumes of data, how to handle the volume, the velocity, the veracity, the different types of data, how to handle that. Okay, in the basic level, we just know, okay, we turn data, we get data, we process the data, and we get the output. But that is best at the basic level. So now you must know that. But in reality, in business, when we in this industry, which is in business, okay, so we might get a big amount of data, right? So how to handle the big amount of data? How we respond in real time, giving what output to the managers, to helping them making decisions in real time. How helping them to based on the helping them in making decisions. So in reality, this is not simple. This is not simple as that. This is not simple as turn data, process the data, and we get the output. We helping them to make decisions, not like that. Okay, so you must know that in business analytics, we might have a lot of suspect data, something like noise, something like garbage data, messy data. Maybe some of the data are good for us to use. Some of the data don't have values. Don't have values for us to helping us to making decisions. So this is like we need to go through the process, which is we need to cleaning the data. We need to scrubbing it before it can be useful for us. So after we did the analysis, so sometimes, okay, even though after we done the analysis, some of the outputs were not useful for us. Some of the output was just noise for us. This is the real challenge. How we choose the data, how we process the data, which data that we need, which data that we need most for us to helping us to grow our business, to helping us to gain more revenue. This is the reality of business analytics. Okay. All right. So now, okay, but by applying or implementing business analytics in our business, so these are questions that might helping the business peoples, that might helping the business. Okay, let's say why are sales below target? So by doing business analytics, we get the answer. Oh, because we sold less in the Western region. Okay, like that. Okay, and then another questions, by doing business analytics in our business, why did we sell less in the West? Okay, because sales of product X dropped. Okay, we get the answer. All right, and then why did X sales drop? Okay, the answer is because customer complaints increase. And another question, the last question here, why did customer complaints increase? What are the reasons? Because of late deliveries went up 60%, because of the logistic issues. Okay, here if you can see, by doing or implementing business analytics, so we get the answer, or because of the marketing strategies, we not empower our marketing strategies. We have issues in the logistic, we have issues in the, maybe we are not empowered the social media platforms, we just ignore that social media platform. So all these questions all these answer we get by doing in business analytics, because after you get the data, and then you know where is the problems, and then by doing analytics, you know how to improve, where to improve, how to improve, something like that. Okay. All right. So here are all the key terms that normally we will use in business analytics. So don't worry about, sometimes you might heard data science, sometimes you might heard data mining, sometimes business intelligence, or lab. What else? Tools. What else? Business intelligence, modeling, decision science. All these words are all the same. You don't worry about the differences or the different meaning of these words. You just need to focus on using tools, okay, all these words actually must interrelated with one another, because all these tools and technique is the main point or the main purpose is to turn data, helping us to turn data, process the data, and produce the business insight, produce business people to make a decision. You just need to focus on the purpose, okay, even though the terms all are different. All right, so I think I'm too fast because we have 2 hours. Okay, so before I proceed with this video, any questions maybe from the MBA students or maybe from anyone before I proceed further? I think I'm too fast. Any questions from the floor before I proceed with the video? I want to show you. This video is just I want to show you about before and after business analytics. What's the situation before and after business analytics. So before I proceed with the video, any questions so far? Maybe any questions so far from the floor?
Okay. Do you have any question that you want to ask? You can ask her now. Anything, Rizal? Okay, different from business statistic. Okay, Dr. Nazir said that different from business statistic.
Different. Either this analytics and business statistics is different or not.
Nazir, is it like that? Yep. Yep.
It's a part of it. It's a part of it. So the business statistic is a part of the business analytics process that I explain later. It's a part of it.
Okay. I have a question.
Okay.
Dr. Nurul. So it means that in learning business analytics, you need to also know about business statistics, right?
Yes.
And also the method of analysis before you can actually embark on doing the visualization, and from the visualization then you can make the decision, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We it depends on the business problems that you have. Okay, business problems that you have, then you determine which methods or tools that you must use in order to solve the problems. It depends on the problems that you have. That's why later on I will show you the CRISP DM processes, okay, which is how we using the process, how we apply the processes in order for us to implement this business analytics. Okay, there are 5 steps. There are 5 or 6 steps later on I will discuss. I will share with you, and then we will see lah. Okay, what are the processes? Then you might know lah. It's like a methodology. Usually, it's a methodology before you solve the problem. You must. I think it's all the same, right? Even though we are doing research, whatever in whatever field, so we must know what are the problems first, right? That is same. So after we know the problems, and then how we get the data, and then how we use what models to solve the data, to run the data, something like that. It's a normal process that we will follow, but a bit different lah for business analytics that I explain later on. Okay, point. All right. Okay, so can I proceed with this video? So it's just a video lah. It's just like an overview before and after we implement business analytics in real business world. Okay, can I proceed?
Okay, yeah, please do so.
All right. Okay.
In today's fast-paced business environment, the importance of data-driven decision-making cannot be overstated. Let's explore a common scenario in retail before and after implementing business analytics. Imagine a mid-sized clothing retailer struggling with inventory management. Before adopting analytics, the store relied on intuition and past sales trends, leading to overstock on seasonal items and stockouts on popular products. This resulted in lost sales opportunities and increased markdowns, ultimately affecting profitability. Employees spent countless hours manually tracking inventory levels, often resulting in discrepancies and further complications. As the retailer faced these challenges, they recognized the need for a more systematic approach. Decision-making was often reactive rather than proactive, with the team scrambling to address issues only after they arose. Customer complaints about unavailable sizes and styles grew. and the management team began to realize that relying on gut feelings was no longer sufficient in an increasingly competitive market. It became clear that to sustain growth and improve customer loyalty, they needed to leverage data effectively. Fast forward to the implementation of business analytics. The retailer now utilizes advanced analytics tools to monitor sales patterns, customer preferences, and inventory levels in real time. By analyzing historical data and forecasting trends, the business can optimize inventory, ensuring that popular items are always in stock while reducing excess on less popular products. This shift not only improves efficiency, but also enhances customer satisfaction, as shoppers find what they want without the frustration of out-of-stock items. Moreover, the analytics platform provides actionable insights that allow the retailer to tailor marketing campaigns based on customer behavior. For instance, by identifying peak shopping times and customer demographics, the business can target promotions more effectively, driving traffic during slower periods. This data-driven approach also allows for personalized recommendations, increasing the likelihood of conversion and fostering a deeper connection with customers. The results of this transformation are compelling. After just a few months of utilizing business analytics, the retailer experienced a significant increase in sales, reporting a 20% rise in revenue compared to the previous year. Additionally, markdowns dropped by 15%, directly contributing to healthier profit margins. The employees, now equipped with intuitive tools that simplify their work, feel more empowered and engaged. They can focus on strategic initiatives rather than getting bogged down in manual processes. In conclusion, the adoption of business analytics has not only turned around the retailer's operational challenges, but has also positioned the business for long-term success. The transition from reliance on intuition to a data-driven approach illustrates the transformative power of analytics in modern retail. As more businesses recognize the value of harnessing data, those who invest in analytics will likely emerge as the leaders in their industries. This journey exemplifies how leveraging the right tools can lead to smarter decisions, improved customer experiences, and ultimately, sustainable growth.
All right. Okay.
In today's fast-paced...
Okay. All right. So let's just proceed. Just now, I have, the video is about before and after analytics. So now, maybe just now, Dr. Nazir has asked me about is this business analytics the same like this business statistic, right? So here is the answer for Dr. Nazir just now. So there are three types of business analytics. As you can see here there are three types, which are descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. Okay, so descriptive analytics is more focusing on past data, which is like what happened at the past. Okay, and predictive analytics based on the what happened, based on the historical data that we get, and then what will happen in the future, what are the future trends. All right, and the third types of business analytics, which is what should we do with the past data, and what should we do with the future trends that we already know just now. So here there are different techniques to handle for descriptive analytics. Techniques that we can use to handle the descriptive analytics is we can use summary statistics. All here, that's why I say it's a part of it. Analytics, we need to use statistics, mathematics modeling, optimization tools, optimization techniques, all includes in this business analytics. So here it depends on the types of data, it depends on the problems of your business, it depends on the what is your business goals. Then the techniques must be suited to your business purposes or business aims. Let's say here past data, so we want to know the sales report, customer segmentation, or what are the suitable techniques or tools that we can use to handle the sales report. What are the techniques that we can use to know the customer segmentation here. That's why I say it must be back to the business objectives or business goals. All right, and then for future trends, we use another or different techniques, which is more on statistical modeling or machine learning here. Okay, for the machine learning, so here we can predict customer churn, demand forecasting is different thing because the technique is specific to the purpose, specific to the objective that you want to achieve. Let's say for the customer churn prediction, so we might use machine learning, we might use statistical modeling. All right, and then to so now for prescriptive analytics, what should we do with to forecast the demand, forecast the customer's demand, to predict the customer churn? We might use optimization algorithms, we might use simulations, we might use here optimal actions, that how to achieve the how to demand the forecasting, how we might use algorithms. So I want to share my PhD project. I propose a model which is an optimization model to maximize the individual's utility. So I want to maximize individual's utility constrained by our budgets and by time. All right. So now, for the prescriptive analytics, I might using algorithms to optimize. What are the optimal consumption levels that we can get by optimizing the utility. It's like this analytics is different. It must be back to our purpose. It must be back to our problems. So here, you just need to know that the different types of business analytics is what kind of data that you have. Past data, you use this kind of statistics. If future trends, you use this statistical modeling. If to know the answer, what should we do with the prediction to predict the future customer churn? And then we use algorithms, we use simulation, something like that. Okay, so now I think here are the examples that I can share with you. From this retail store transaction data, right? So here, if you can see here, we have actually from this data, we already know there are three informations. There are three types of information, which is descriptive analytics. So first, from this table, we know that we have customer segmentation, we have product popularity, which product is most popular based on the quantity sold, maybe based on the quantity sold, and then what are the sales trend, what are the current sales trends. It might be based on this retail store transaction data. So we might get the descriptive analytics based on this data. And then for predictive, in the future, what we forecast in the future, what we predict. Let's say we use machine learning techniques to predict which customers will likely churn or stop making purchases, maybe based on their customer segmentation, or maybe based on the customer's background, something like that. What will happen in the future? So we forecast based on the descriptive analytics data that we get just now, right? So by using machine learning techniques, so we predict which maybe customer ID, what happened with this customer ID, why she stopped buying the products, what is the customer's background, what is the customer's preferences, what's the problem, something like that. So we predict, we get the answer based on the prediction. We use the machine learning techniques to make prediction on the future on the future purchasing. Okay, and then based on the demand, all this actually predictive analytics must be based on the descriptive analytics, based on the historical data that we get. So what are the factors, relevant factors? It's like what will happen in the future if we are not improving. We are maybe based on the historical data, we know some things. Okay, there might be something wrong in the historical data. So in the future, how we focus? What should we do? We go to prescriptive analytics. Okay, so we recommend to focus. Okay, let's say we want to maximize what we want to focus more. We need to produce more on the product popularity product, right? Because many customers like to buy this product. It's more popular compared to the other products. So we recommend to use optimization feature. Okay, we recommend to use marketing campaigns. So here to increase the future to increase the demands, maybe we need to improve our marketing campaigns, and then maybe also you need to study back the pricing strategies compared to your competitors, something like that. And also let's say based on the product popularity, maybe you can less produce any less famous product, and also you focus more on produce on the based on the popularity, something like that. It can help you to managing your inventory stock, something like that. Okay, And then this is another example of car manufacturing defect data. Okay, here. So what are the, okay, here from this table, you can see that there is defect frequency, defect severity, defect location, assembly line performance. So from here, okay, this is what we can see. What we can see in the table. It's like what happened is like historical data that we we get from the data warehouse lah. So this is like historical data. Descriptive analytics is more on historical data that we get from the data warehouse. Okay, so based on the problems that we get from the data warehouse, which is on the descriptive analytics, so we focus. Okay, now so we need to use machine learning. Okay, what will happen in the future? So we still, okay, this is what techniques that we should use to predict the specific defects in future vehicles based on the historical data just now. We can use machine learning techniques and predict which assembly lines are more prone to producing defective vehicles. Okay, so what is the reason why, what happened in this assembly line? Why this assembly line is more having defect compared to the other line, compared to the other assembly line, something like that. So we can use machine learning. It's like we are predicting specific defects on the future vehicles and specific assembly lines that have same issues. Maybe okay. So what should we do? What should we do? So we prevent lah. So we prevent. Maybe we should plan. Okay, maybe there is a problem with the supplier. Maybe the resource allocation also might have problem. We also need to improve the quality of the materials, and then how about the maintenance? All these things is like it's all interrelated with one another based on the historical data, and then how we solve the data. We solve the data based on the predictive analytics, and we how to improve, how it's like how we improve based on their problems. It's like how we say that this business analytics is more on here descriptive is more on the what we can see right from the data. And then in the future we expect that we have seen issues in on the assembly line. It's like we know that in the future we might have a same problem in the same assembly line, so we should overcome the problems. We should overcome the problems by recommending action, by recommending how to improve this assembly line. Of course, you need to take action. You need to take action because it will affect your business value if you not solve the problem. So now, based on the predictive analytics, you prescribe with what can you do to solve the problems. So you maybe you do again the resource allocation, you you do preventive maintenance, and also improve the quality, something like that. Okay, and one more examples of here banking customers churn data. So here we can see from the table. Okay, assume that all this data you get from the data warehouse. Okay, when you get the data from the data warehouse, you can see, okay, here we have what we have now. So we have customer segmentation based on the different backgrounds. We have different age, different gender, different income, account types. Okay, and all these are descriptive analytics. And then we use machine learning techniques to predict what types of customers that likely to churn based on their demographic, maybe based on their age, maybe based on their gender. We assume we are thinking in a future ahead. What happened in the future if we focusing more on the customers on this age? Like say we focus more. Okay, so here we can see the churn data is 0, right? Okay, 1. Okay, let's say the total balance, female, gender. Okay, maybe I can ask from the floor. What can you see from this? What can you see from this? What you predict in the future? What happened in the future based on the customer segmentation? Maybe I can ask from the floor lah, because I'm too fast, I think. Maybe I can ask from you. Maybe we can discuss. Maybe from the students. Yeah, maybe.
Anyone?
Anyone? Maybe we can share lah. Maybe we can ask questions, something like that. We can discuss. And then,
Okay, from my class, batch 17, I think you better ask because you are learning this topic. You are learning this subject this semester. So maybe you can ask Dr. Nurul.
okay, first my question lah. Maybe I can ask question. What first you see from this table actually? Maybe from the student lah. Okay, or else maybe what do you understand based on the different types of analytics here? Descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. Okay, what is descriptive analytics actually? It's like what? Maybe some no one. Okay. All right. Okay. So here.
Okay, Dr. Nurul, there's something in the chat box. Okay, okay, customer segment is from male has increased.
Okay. Male. Okay, male increase compared to female. Okay. All right. What happened? Right.
Yeah, Hana Naziha from Hana Naziha.
So meaning, we predict that the customers likely to change based on different gender. Different gender. What happened there? Why different gender? Why the customers churn is based on different gender? So meaning male income. Oh, male income not churn, right? Male income Yeah, male income is more higher compared to female. All right, so we predict that people who has higher income will likely to churn based on their based on their income, something like that. Churn. Okay, so we can see that male churn is 0. All males churns are 0, right? Because they have higher income compared to female. Am I right? Yes, and then okay, so meaning for the so what the okay, so they are focusing more on male customers compared to female because of this. But you must see that the age is also different. For the male is all 30 and above compared to female. Okay, so here is okay. Now we can say that the maybe to target the customers is maybe can be based on the age, not only on the income. Maybe we can say that based on the customer segmentation, people who are above 30 and has maybe around above 30, the gender is female and income is more than, maybe we can say more than 20,000. Okay, so the marketing target is more on these people. Based on this data, the target is more on age above 20. The gender might be male and income might be above than 20,000. So we can optimize marketing campaigns to specific to this customer, specific to this customers segments, which is we know that who are the targeted people that we should focus more. Okay, so we can use machine learning to help us to predict. Okay, so the machine learning will help us to predict based on their demographic. Okay, not just based on their demographic, but also account types. Maybe on the other relevant factors like what? Maybe the other factors that machine learning will help us actually. Machine learning techniques will help us actually to find other relevant factors that might be affect this analytics. It's like we are actually banking sector also can use machine learning to help them to automate the analytics, to help them automate, to find the issues, to find the to solve the problems. Meaning the machine learning will help the banking sectors to help them to find the best strategy that they can use to marketing campaigns to optimize how to optimize their profit, how to optimize their who are the targeted customers that they can offer their product or services. So this is like this analytics is like, I can conclude that this analytics is like automate the process, automate the banking services process to the banking industry, to help them to do marketing to find customers, to find the potential customers in the future, something like that. Okay, so here is another last example in forex trading data, which is, so here okay, I believe that, okay, let's say I think most of my students like forex industry nowadays, because it's easy for you to do forex trading on your own without needing a banking institution, as long as you have not MetaTrader, it's like you have the what apps, as long as you have the apps, as long as you have the forex, the meta forex, what is that? There.
MetaTrader,
right? MT4, yeah, MT4. I forgot that word. Okay, as long as you install the MT4, you have money. Okay, you have money and you have knowledge. Maybe you have technical or fundamental knowledge, so you can do this forex trading. Am I right? Especially for students, this is very famous lah. If I even my students now, I can see lah in my class they are doing forex. Okay, now, okay, how you can use how you can use business analytics in this forex trading. Okay, so who answered me just now? Can you help me to give me some maybe descriptive? Okay, what you can see from this table? What you can see from this data? I think just now is student, right? Okay, can you tell me what you can see from this trading data, from this table? Okay, we start with descriptive analytics first. So we can see that here we have price movement. Where is the price? How the price move? Okay, how the price move? Movement from open, close, high, low. Am I right? It's movement like that. Am I right? The movement is like that. Am I right? Actually, okay, I'm sharing with you my experience lah. Actually, maybe in private sector, like in private universities, we are encouraged, in class, we encouraged to have actively engaging in class lah. I like to ask my questions, because sometimes if I just talk, if I'm just lecture without discussing with my students, it's like I'm just talk for nothing. I don't know either you understand or not my lesson today. So it's good for us to have two ways communication in class. So hopefully that you can help me. If not, we will finish within, I think, by 11 o'clock. Okay, so all right, so here volume analysis. Okay, currency pair. Okay, so we know that forex is foreign exchange between two different currencies, right? Like euro and USD, dollar, USD, euro, and with all these euro, USD, and GBP and USD. Okay, so here we only can see. Okay, here we have data that we have now. This is descriptive. Descriptive meaning whatever data that you can see lah. You not analyze yet. You just can see from the data stored in the data warehouse, something like this. Okay, so we have so for the euro USD is open 1.05 and close at 1052. The VAR. Okay, and then high what for this currency is the high is 0.5 and low is 10.4. Okay, so here for this forex trading data, you can use time series analysis. I think this is quite famous, right, for financial financial industry, so they usually they use time series analysis. Also can use machine learning to predict future price movement. So usually you predict the this currency will you need to buy or sell. Am I right? Either it can go up or down. Right, you predict the movement of the price. Either it can be it close it close at what level? Maybe it can close at zero. Okay, you predict. So you use machine learning or time series analysis to predict. Okay, so for this pair, for the first pair, it might close at 1.06. So if you close at 1.06, you will lose or you get profit. Okay, all right. So if to get profit, you need to close up. You need to close what 0.15 1.051 or 1.053, something like that. Okay, which one? No one. Okay. No one? Okay.
Someone, please help Dr. Nurul. Ask question.
All right, let's say this trading, forex trading, the movement is up, meaning if up you need to buy or sell, Okay, let me ask you that question. The movement is up, right? Okay, let's say by using time series analysis, and it shows that the price movement is up, meaning you need to buy or sell. No, just tell me buy or sell if the movement price movement is up. Okay. Maybe I heard someone texting on the chat box maybe.
Okay, Hana Naziha said profit. Okay, and Afiza Jalal said maybe sell to get fast profit.
Sell to get fast profit. Sell.
Yeah, and Rasmin Yap said sell. Hana Naziha said sell.
Sell. If the price movement up, we need to sell.
Yeah.
To get profit.
Then Ismail Muhammad said you sell to make profit.
Okay, all right. So goes up we need to sell lah. Go down. If the price movement is down, we buy. We buy to get profit if the price movement is go down, and if the price movement up, then we sell. All of you agree like that? Okay.
Yes, they said.
Yes, okay. Yeah, okay. It depends. You should know that in forex trading also you should know that where is the stop loss lah. If you just sell without putting the stop loss, it might be like goes up. So in forex trading, based on the time series analysis, you can see in the future the movement is up, so you sell to get profit. Yes. So but make sure that you also get putting the stop loss lah to maximize your profits. If not, it just goes up without. You must control lah your stop loss, and yes, you need to know lah where's to stop the movement, because sometimes you must know that forex trading is sometimes goes up and sometimes goes down lah. Okay, all right. So here for this forex trading, okay. So we know that by using time series analysis and machine learning will help us to predict future movement, future price movement. So what should you do? What should you do to help you? Let's say you are busy with studying, you are busy with your helping you to how to help you to automate the forex, how to help you to automate the trading process. So you can try to develop your own automated trading models. So this happened to my students. They are developing automated trading strategies. Okay, how they do is based on the historical data and predictive model just now to optimize their profits or also to minimize their loss. Okay, so so now we conclude this business analytics. It's we cannot say that all business might use same statistic or maybe same tools or techniques to solve their problems or to achieve their aims or goals, right? So here what can I conclude here? Actually, analytics depends on the industry. So forex, you can use this time series analysis. Okay, so for the other industry like banking, you can use machine learning. Okay, and then for manufacturing, you can also use machine learning. So we can say that it depends on the business goal. It depends on what problems that you have at the moment. So for the retail store, you can also it's like what so it depends on the data that you have in your business, because business also have different types of data. For retail, they have customers purchasing data, quantity sold, price of the data, right? So manufacturing, they have different types of data, which is defect type, assembly line, different types of data. So how to handle this different business is you should know what are the best tools or techniques that is suitable to solve your problem, to help you to grow, to gain more profits. Okay, so I think later on I will show you the processes. Maybe I try to relate. Later I will try to relate with this analytics process. Okay, what I mean with business understanding. Later on I will explain to you how based on the business understanding and until we develop our own model. It depends on the types of business, different types of business activities involved in your business. So you should know, when you understand this, then you know what is the best modeling or tools that you can use to solve your business problems. Okay, before we proceed with the analytics process, let us overview first the difference between intelligence and analytics. Okay, usually you might be familiar. Okay, sometimes you confuse. What's the difference intelligence and analytics? Okay, even Dr. Nazir also asked, analytics is same like statistics or not? Okay, so here, okay, based on these differences, right? Okay, but the purpose of the business intelligence support decision making, but analytics is focusing more on handling the data. Am I right? Okay, so business intelligence is more on what happened is which types of analytics just now, which types of data analytics just now, either descriptive, descriptive, predictive, or prescriptive. What happened is the descriptive, right? Am I right? Okay, so this business intelligence mostly to answer questions based on the past data, based on the historical data, what happened in the past. Okay, so business intelligence more on support decision making. It based on the descriptive analytics only. So looking backwards, so they make summary, they use the tools that we have discussed just now. Okay, use okay, so how they make summary. Okay, this intelligence is mainly used Power BI to visualize the data, dashboards, monitoring. They can use dashboards, scorecards, business intelligence, helping them to make decision. Only seeing the dashboard just now. So what happened? This is only showing the past data only. Okay, so all this data is stored in the warehouse. This is more on structured data only. Okay, so mainly this business intelligence will be used by all the OOs person lah, CEO, CFO, CIOs. Okay, so this is more focused on the what happened on the past data only, compared to the data analytics is more focusing on the future. What will we focus in the future? What happened in the future? So we cannot say that. Okay, don't you think that why we say that analytics cannot be based on the past data? Because it already happened, right? So we just can summarize lah whatever we have in the past data. So we just summarize and we show in the dashboard. We show in the dashboard to monitor. We show in the dashboard as the reports for our KPI achievement, for our performance, right? Compared to data analytics, we use mathematics lah. We use statistics to to analyze it, to manipulate the data, to convert the data. That is analytics. We find we know that to forecast something, we must use analytics. We must use analysis. We must use statistics, models, mathematical model, to observe, to predict the future, right? Okay, so data analytics is more on convert. Okay, just now support decision making based on the data stored in the data warehouse and showed in the dashboard. For the data analytics is still a raw data that you haven't that you must convert and clean first. That is analytics. We must we must we need to clean, we need to process the data first. That is still raw data analytics. Okay, so based on the raw data, we look forward, what will happen, what can we do, how to improve, something like that. And then compared to the descriptive data just now is structured. Now it's mostly unstructured. So this raw data can be unstructured, is not processed yet. It's like can be any data, can be any types of data, can be pictures, can be video, can be any types of data. So it's time for you to clean to process the data. That is analytics. Okay, so normally for analytics is mainly being used by the data scientists lah. All the business people, those people who have knowledge in mathematics, who have knowledge in statistics, they are the one who can do this data analytics. So for the data analytics, mostly we will handle, we can do data mining, text mining, process mining, simulations, algorithms, quantitative analysis, focus more on this analysis. Okay, compared to the business intelligence, is more on, we can say like we can say that people who are just using it for mechanization, but analytics is mainly someone who must playing with the data, must be playing with the data and process the data and produce something to the management people to use that data. We are the one who are process the data, and we give the data to the people who are making decisions lah, something like all the top levels peoples in the organization. Okay, so hopefully that you do not confuse lah. Okay, you're not confused with intelligence and analytics. So after this, hopefully that if your lecturer asks you about what's the different analytics and intelligence, intelligence is something like we are using Power BI tools, we are using Tableau to visualize the data. Okay, from where we get the data is from the data warehouse. It's from the past historical data. But analytics is a raw data that you need to process. Then it will give you future business insights to helping these people lah. Because you are the one who are playing with the data. You are the one who are making more, maybe you are finding something new to your business and how to improve the business. You are the one who are playing with the data. You are the one who are manipulating the data. Okay, all right, so let's
Dr. Nurul, there's a question. Okay, how many data is required to be able to analyze, and minimum required data needed
for analytics?
Yeah,
actually it can be small. It can be small data. If small data, you use Excel. if bigger data, yeah, you must use other tools. It depends. We cannot say there is specific amounts or specific volumes of data. It depends on how many data that you have. So if smaller data, you use Excel. Bigger data, maybe you might use other advanced tools to help you, like SAS. It depends on business you are doing. Are you small business? Are you mid SME, or maybe giant business? So you must know your volume of data, then we handle based on the data that we have. It's like whatever whatever business you are doing, how much size your data that you have, then you can handle with using any suitable tools suitable to your business needs. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Another question. Okay. From the chat. Okay. I have a question. In working environment, how will we present data trends to a non-technical person?
Non-technical person, you can use monitoring dashboards. So meaning non-technical person, you want to have your own model. So how you can have, let's say you are non-technical, non-tech person. So you don't know, you also want to have your own model, how to build the model. So how you use that, how to develop the model, am I right? How to develop the model?
Yes.
Okay, how to develop
cara nak mereka understand, dia kata. Okay, cara nak mereka understand.
Cara nak mereka understand?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, Izzat, can you elaborate more?
Okay, I think I understand. Okay. Because their main concern for non-tech people, they thought that system must be coding. Okay, but you must know that current technologies, we have software, we have tools that for non-tech people, you just drag and drop. Playing around with the tools, and then you can create your own models, and you can also doing this analytics. Later I'll show you. I prepared this actually in the next slides. So for non-tech people, I think that maybe student asking about how to develop our own model. We don't know coding, we don't know programming. So how gonna we have our own model, right? So so later I will show you some of the tools that you can use for non-tech people. Even though you don't know programming, then you can still use business analytics, okay? Or else I just skip this. Show you here modeling tools. For tech people, usually they are playing with programming They have strong programming background. Machine learning, because maybe I believe that the student asking this question because just now I give examples all machine learning. We know machine learning must be you must have strong programming background, right? So but don't worry, for modeling tools for non-tech people, you can still use Google Cloud. Spelling error here. Google Cloud's Auto Machine Learning, Azure Machine Learning Studio. These tools you can just drag and drop to create your own model. This is for non-tech people. Okay, and then by using this Google Cloud Auto Machine Learning, so you can have your own model your own business analytics model, and you can present the your business performance by using this dashboards, scoreboards, monitoring, all these reports. You can also have this. Don't worry. This is for non-tech people who don't have experience in coding Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, clear, doctor. Thanks.
Okay. Because actually my background, since I'm working with APU, as Puan Aniza mentioned, right? just now, I'm from technology management, like you, like MBA student, all same. We are all same actually. But when I joined APU, I was in School of Technology. And then all my students are IT students, and all projects they are doing all programming. And from there, I learned programming. From there, I learned programming. Okay, to be honest. And then, but actually, if you like lah to learn, maybe you can start doing Python. Python is very easy for you to learn. Actually, Python is very easy. Okay, it's very user friendly lah for those who are zero knowledge of coding. Very easy, and even now we have so many resources like JBS helping you to find open source of you can get samples you can play around, you can practice lah coding, even very simple one for doing this business analytics. If you like coding lah, if you want to start doing coding, you can even start. Even now it's very simple for you to follow, or if you have any problems, then you can ask the Gen AI to help you to solve your problems, to solve the errors lah in the programming. Okay, this is just my 2 cents for you lah, share my experience. Even I can say that I'm now not so non-tech people, but I can say that I'm half lah, because I can say that during my bachelor degree, I also learned programming. I also learned programming in UTHM. So yeah, it's good for you to learn coding. Even though you know what, coding they have low code. Even low code is very simple. It's even you have we also have hybrid. Some of the times you like to do coding, you do coding. Some of the time you can just drag and drop, something like that. Just hybrid coding. Also have. Everything have now, don't worry. Okay, as long as you like to learn. Okay, all right, so I guess that we proceed with a process. Okay, yeah. A point Aniza, can I drink first?
Yeah, please do so.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So now, we have discussed this now definition of business analytics. What's a reality? What is the reality of business analytics? Not simple as turning data into produce business insights. It's not simple like that. Okay, and then we have discussed just now the examples in business analytics. Maybe you can see that all you just now I just share all the machine learning is must use programming, right? So that's why you asking, one of the student asking just now. So now let's proceed with the process. Okay, so actually this process is same to the data mining process, analytics, all process that related or playing with data, they are using these processes lah. They are using analytics process, a data mining process also use this CRISP DM, not crispy, CRISP DM analytic process. So usually this process must be used. This is a basic process or methodology that those people in this industry or those people in the business analytics or data mining, they are using this as a guidelines for them, how to develop their own model, how to produce their own business analytics model for their business. Okay, so if you are interested in this field, you should follow. This is one of the model or one of the methodology that you can use. There are still few more. Later I will show you, but this is a very this is famous one that everyone use CRISP DM compared to the other models. Okay, so let us proceed with the process. Okay, so here we have, if you can see here, CRISP DM is a cross industry standard process for data mining. Okay, Okay, so this is widely used methodology for data mining projects. Not any project that we playing with the data. Okay, so okay, so here we have business understanding. First process is understand your business first. Now that's why I said whatever business you are doing, you should know your business purpose, your aim is what, your goals is what, your problem is what. From there, from the business understanding, you must know what are data that you must have. What are the data that you should have? What are the data that you must process? Data understanding. If not, okay, if you don't understand your business understanding, you choose wrong data, it will not solve your problems. It will not, you cannot achieve your own aims and goals, your business, because your understanding is the crucial, is the important thing for you to decide before you proceed with the next step. But if you can see here from this diagram, right, you can see this is a process of life cycle lah. Okay, there are what, back arrows, right? There are back arrows here from modeling back to the data preparation. It's like an iterative process. The process is repetitive. Okay, because as long as your data is not sufficient enough for you to solve your problems, you can go back to the business understanding and find back the data, gather back the data before you create your own model. Once you have satisfied with the data preparation, with the data that you have gathered just now, once you have created your model, you have designed your model, you cannot go back to the business understanding. Okay, that's why if you can see from the business understanding until before modeling, there are two arrows. There are arrow backs from modeling back to the data preparation. I think one more here, supposedly data preparation back to the data understanding and back to the business understanding. So it is iterative lah, it's repetitive until you satisfied with the data and you can proceed with the modeling. Okay, because of what? Let's say you have completed your modeling, right? You have completed your coding, or you have completed doing the your models, and then what happened? Once you have done with your model, and then the data is wrong. What happened to your business and business problems? What happened? It cannot solve your problems, right? So that's why it's important here. Okay, these three process. Okay, you can show me. So here, business understanding, data preparation is accounts for 85% of total project time. Okay, before building your model, we have spent about 85% of total project time to only handling this and to only find business understanding, find data understanding, and prepare the data. Okay, so this is we can say the crucial stages lah that we should focus more on analytic process. Okay, after you have satisfied with the data, and then you can proceed with the model testing and deploy. Okay. Alright, so we can say this process is highly repetitive and experimental. Experimental meaning the process is repeating, right? Experiment. We are doing experiment. We cannot say once we have done once we have gathered the data, we can proceed with the next step. No. Okay. You must be confident. You must be satisfied with your data. Then you can proceed to the next step. If not satisfied, if not fulfill your business aims or objective, you cannot proceed with the next step. That is analytics process. Okay. So, okay, what is business understanding? I believe this is very general to everyone. Okay, business understanding, you define your problems, you define your goals, objective, what are the customers' needs, sources, who are your supplier, all these things, right? You must understand your business nature first, and then you create a project plan. This is very general for everyone, I believe. And then how to optimize the revenue, and then who are your targeted customers, what are their backgrounds, what are their demographic backgrounds, all these things. Okay, so this is okay, so from this business understanding, then it will lead to what? It will lead to you types of data that you should have, right? Am I right? Okay, so here, who are your segment customers, how to optimize your revenue, all this will lead to the data understanding. So how to collect data is based on this, based on the business understanding just now. Okay, so you collect and gather the relevant data based on this. business understanding. Explore the data to understand its characteristics, also based on the business understanding, and also any potential data or quality issues also back to your business understanding. Okay. All right. And what is data preparation? Data preparation, okay, this is how you clean and pre-process your data. Okay, sometimes your data have missing values, sometimes your data have outliers, sometimes your data is not consistent in the formatting. You should handle this first before you proceed to develop your own model. Okay, so here are all, okay, I show you example. Okay, here. Supposedly I close this first. This, right. Information. Okay, let's say, okay lah. Can you just tell me from this table what is missing here lah? Kat sini pun dah ada jawapan. Forgot to. Okay, student. Okay, dear student. Alright, so here, what is missing here? Can anyone? I think very simple lah. Okay, this is the process before data preparation. So before data preparation, you might get this data lah in the from the data warehouse. You might get this data, and then here, what can you see from here? What is missing or what is like something not right here lah? This is how you prepare your data. One thing is what? Missing value, right? Missing purchasing date. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. All right. Okay. And then what else? Please don't read the answer. This is actually the answer. Okay. You just look at the table without looking at the answer, can? Okay. So what else you can see from here? How about the format?
The format.
Purchasing format is not standardized, right? Is not consistent. Okay. And then what else? Outliers lah. I give you answer. Outliers is like, okay, if we assume lah purchasing amount, okay, even if we can see from here the purchasing amount for the first row is more, it's like higher compared to the other purchasing amount, right? So something might not right here, okay? So or as we assume that purchasing amount of, maybe we just assume lah, maybe the purchasing amount of there is 10,000 purchasing amount, which is the amount is too high and too low. That is outliers. We should also handle this outliers. Something not right lah with the purchasing amount. So you should double check lah before you proceed to the data modeling. Okay, so usually there are many more. Okay, handling missing values, inconsistent data, formatting, standardized, numerical, all this you must check first. This is how you prepare your data. Okay, handle outliers, normalize the numerical data, all this you must handle first. Okay, this is after we prepare the data. Okay, so you should okay, so we fill up lah with the missing value. Just now you make changes to the missing value, you fill up lah, okay, the missing values, and then you change the formatting, okay, make it consistent, and then also remove lah outliers, okay, or maybe you can double check the you can double check lah the amount, either it's correct or not. Okay, this is how you prepare the data. Okay, and after you confident lah with your data preparation, you have confident with the, the 85% of process just now you have done, and you have confident to move to the next step, which is you are confident to start developing your model. Then you can start developing your models. Okay, now what is model actually? Model can be, we can describe models. It's like how you simplify your business model, how you simplify your business activities, how you simplify your it's like you build something to represent something. It's better for you to, it's easier way for you to represent your idea by using models or mathematical models. Okay, so this model can be easier for you to evaluate the performance, okay, the model performance. So like I said just now, modeling tools can be, it's not just for those who are who are good in programming, but those who are non-tech people, you can also design your model by drag and drop, like I mentioned just now. Okay, so this is like a modeling process. After you have satisfied with the data all just now, and you can proceed with the modeling. Okay. Okay, use it. Okay, for Python, I think you familiar with the Python, but R programming is specific for statistic modeling. Okay, R programming, Python and R are almost the same, but R is more focusing on statistics. Okay, so modeling tools for non-tech people also lah, for those who are not good in programming background, so you can use this. Okay. So last, after this is actually evaluation and deployment is different stages of processes. Evaluate, okay, let's say you have developed a few models. Okay, you evaluate based on the which models that give you most performance, like highest performance to your business objective. Okay, so you need to evaluate which model is best for you to use. So evaluate first, you compare, maybe you can develop a few models and you make a comparison. That's how you evaluate the models lah. Okay, before you deploy meaning we have published it for real use. We have published it for real use. Okay, so deploy after you have satisfied with the modeling evaluation just now, and then it's time for you to launch your model. It's time for you to use in real lah. Okay, it's time for you to start solving your problems. Use the model that you have developed just now, deploy it. Okay, so it's more on but after you deploy your model, there is also you need to maintain your models. It's not just deploy, just launch the model, but you should know how to maintain the performance. How to maintain the performance is based on the feedback lah, based on the performance feedback that you get. And then if there is any issues, then you should go back to the process lah. Okay, let's say if there is issues in your model after you deploy, and then you need to go back to the process and back to the business what just now business sometimes I confuse business understanding. All these processes you must go through again. Okay, if there is problems, this is actually in developing systems. After we deploy, after we launch, we might get feedbacks, right? We might get feedback from the user. We might get the feedback from the real user. They give feedback. Maybe the performance, the system performance is not achieved the standard, or not achieved the standard that they want. Then we need to improve, enhance the current model. Okay, so this is how we deploy. After we deploy, we should update. We should maintain the performance of the models. And also the main thing is either the models can help us to to solve our problems based on the business our business purposes just now. Okay, so this, by following this CRISP DM framework, so now maybe one of the students asking me just now, either how they can use to analyze their data, how they can use if they are non-tech. So here is actually those who are interested, I can say those who are interested in being an analyst or data analyst or scientist, you can use this framework. Okay, you can use this framework for you to guide you how to produce a business analytics model for your business purposes lah. Okay, so this is like a guidelines for you. You cannot say that I want to analyze my own business data, so I just simply create the model. It's wrong. Okay, you should follow the process. This is very basic process that everyone does in this industry, analytics industry. They will use this CRISP DM framework lah, for them to help them to guide them on how to developing their own business analytics model. Okay, you cannot say that I can simply use any models that I like. Okay, we can say that you are not. You should know that business people who are playing with money they can simply decide without having any guidelines. It's dangerous for them lah if they don't have specific guidelines or guidance for them to guide their business. Okay, so here is another tools that is quite famous in analytics, okay, in the analytics field. So this is SIMA methodology. Same lah, processing, SIMA methodology or SIMA process. So here, if you can see, the SIMA is almost the same with Chris DM model just now, okay. But it's almost the same, okay. But if you notice that there is no business understanding here. Am I right? It's just start with sample data. It's just start with data understanding. There is no business understanding in the SIMA methodology. That's why this SIMA methodology compared to the Chris DM methodology just now, this one is less famous lah for in this industry, for especially for business people, because there is no business understanding. You just generate a representative sample of data. You just find the data without knowing the business understanding. This is less famous for business people, because this is more on, I can say, this SIMA methodology can be used for data scientists, but not for business purposes. Maybe for scientific data, maybe for mostly on scientific approach or scientific data lah, they can use the SIMA methodology. It's not suitable for business people because there is no understanding on the business nature or business purpose. This is quite dangerous lah to business who are playing with money, right? So this is more on, but the stages is almost the same. Sample, getting the data, okay, visualize, explore, and then modify, make a model, use variety of statistical, access the data, almost the same. The process is almost the same. I can conclude like that. Okay, so here, only the difference, there is no business understanding process in the SIMA methodology. Okay, so here are the ranking of business analytics process. Okay, for people, they are most likely use Chris DM compared to SIMA lah. My own, that's why I said there is still people who create their own analytic process. KDD also quite famous. Chris DM, SIMA, KDD process. These three is quite famous lah in business analytics processes. Okay. Okay, so now okay, like Puan Aniza asking me just now about what about size of data? How big size? What's just now? How big size of data that we must use? We must get in this analytics. How doing analytics? It depends if it's smaller data sets. Okay, if it's smaller, the data set is smaller, then you can use Excel. Very easy, right? Excel. Okay. If it's bigger, you need to here. If it's bigger, then we need to use SAS, statistical SAS model. Okay, it's different too. It depends on how big your size, how big your volume of data, how big your value of data, and then to explore, analyze smaller data set, you can use Excel, and then Tableau. You can, this is how you visualize your data. Okay, how you visualize your data with dashboard. You can use Tableau, you can use Power BI. Okay, for developing model, for build statistical models, okay, you can use Python language or R language lah. Okay, and SQL is allows you to communicate with and interact with the database. SQL. This is a SQL. Then this is a SQL language. Then you can communicate or interact with the database lah. Okay. All right, so before we proceed with the future trends, just actually end of this talk. Maybe I can, or maybe you can just proceed with this, and last we open questions to the floor. Which one?
Okay, I think you can proceed, and we'll open the question Q&A afterwards.
All right. Okay. Okay, so here are the top 5 future trends in data analytics. Before I proceed with this video, I can tell you that in future, Okay, this is my own opinion. In future, we might have like we might have another level of programming language, another programming language. Then we know that nowadays we have R and Python. Okay, but in future we can have like language that understand what we want, something like that. Okay, so it can be more user friendly, helping us, for those, especially for those who are non-tech people. Okay, that is my opinion. And then also we know that handling business analytics in the future, it might be it's difficult for us to manage like big data, right? Because we know that everything, all data, the data growth is too fast, okay, because of the social media, because of the internet, 5G, 6G, the network is too fast, and then the data can be grow very fast. And how to handle data, how to analyze the data, that is the future challenge that in my opinion. Okay, and also in industry, so why we said the growing, or the data growth is so fast, because everything is internet, everything now is internet of things, right? So in any business or industries, they might have sensors, they might have IoT sensors that distribute to the growth of the data very fast. And this is like leads where to sort, how we maintain the storage of the data in the clouds, how to maintain the clouds performance. This is what, and then what's the effect to the sustainability. This is like more on leads to the problems in the future. And also when everything's about the data, and if we just simply based on the data that we gathered from our business, what happened if our business is being hacked, is being hacked by another, and any unauthorized user who are maybe try to steal our personal data, something like that. This is like a future challenges that we should forecast and solve. And this is, I think this top 5 future is, maybe it's different, but this is my personal views lah on the future, or the future trends in business analytics. Okay, so hopefully that in this video, hopefully that from this video it can give you based on what we have discussed just now, it can give you a new insight, okay, what we gonna have in the future in this business analytics field. And then later we conclude together. Okay.
Data analytics is being increasingly leveraged by startups, SMEs, and large organizations to reduce costs, improve customer experience, optimize existing processes, and achieve better targeted marketing. In addition to these, many companies are showing interest in big data due to its ability to improve data security. So, how is big data evolving with the likes of new technological innovations like ML, blockchain, IoT in the fray? What are some of the most exciting data analytics predictions and trends for 2022? Keep watching to find out. Rise of cloud-native enterprises. Businesses using analytics tools are increasingly shifting to the cloud for efficient business performance. Already, a large number of organizations and startups have migrated their functions to cloud infrastructure. Using cloud-native applications can enable enterprises to better contribute to business agility and innovation. Automation of data analysis. Automation of data analysis is considerably useful when a company deals with big data. Automated data analytics can be utilized for a variety of tasks, such as data exploration, data preparation, data replication, and maintenance of data warehouses. Data ops. For better data analytics, data ops defines the streamlining of processes involving storing, interpreting, and deriving value from big data. It intends to shatter the silos that have traditionally alienated different teams from one another in the data storage and analytics fields. Advancements of real-time data visualization. Today, Businesses are running at lightning pace, producing vast data volumes. Thus, managing these amounts of data becomes critical to deriving actionable insights. This is where real-time visualization comes into the rescue, managing daily operations and enabling businesses to access, analyze, visualize, and explore live operational data and take control of overall business operations. Data as a service will become strategic. Data as a service, DaaS, will become a more widespread solution for data integration, management, storage, and analytics, as more and more businesses are increasingly turning to the cloud to modernize their infrastructure and workloads. Conclusion: new trends for data analytics are on the rise and will keep on rising in 2022 and beyond. If you don't want the future technologies to catch you off guard, pay attention to these current trends and ensure inevitable success for your company.
Alright. Okay, to summarize today's sharing session, I think we have defined business analytics. Okay, so so I think business analytics defined. Alright, okay. Actually, normally I will ask my student to summarize with me lah. Can point. No, can I ask any students just to summarize with me either you understand or not today's lessons?
Okay. Can anyone give a summarization of what you have already seen throughout the webinar? Okay, what knowledge you have gained? Okay, from Dr. Nurul Farhaini's presentation. Okay, I'm opening to the floor. Anyone who would like to summarize? You can actually open your mic. Okay, you can actually open your mic. You do not need to chat in the chat box. You can actually open your mic, and if possible, try to open your camera also. Anyone? Should I ask you to open all your cameras now? Okay, Afiza. Afiza, can you open your mic and ask directly the question to Dr. Nurul?
Okay, sorry, madam. Actually, okay, right. Sorry, because I am asking using the chat box actually, because I'm in the class with the others, so the sound maybe double or can disturb the audience, but I think clear, right? It's now. Okay, so my question, I have two questions actually.
Okay, Q&A.
Which is, as a subordinate, how to convince or influence our leader to use the data analytic in decision making. Maybe our leader is very conventional and not looking about the data analytic, the future about the trend in data analytics.
Okay.
So the second one is what short course or training that can suggest to beginner who want to learn about the data analytic. Is it to as a introduction, as to make their open about the trend analytic lah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay. For the first, can I answer? Can I answer, Puan?
Yeah, please do so.
Miss Afiza. Miss Afiza, you from which industry?
Actually, I am a master student.
Are you working?
Yeah. I'm working as a training officer at Institute Corporate Simulation. Because talking about the cooperative, they are so conventional and tend to go manually, and so it's very challenging to us how to open their heart, their eye about the technology.
Okay. Is there any reason why they prefer to conventional? Because of they thought that technology must be all coding or what?
Maybe technology incurred some costs and
Okay.
need to learn the process, long journey about the technology, right? And one more, the members or the board of director of cooperative is more, the age is maybe 50 above, so it's quite hard to train about the technologies.
Or even use dashboard, they don't want to use lah.
Yeah. Maybe the dashboard or the infographic report is very interesting, right? But how to
Convince them.
introduce them that the data analytics, introduce them about the best, or how to convince them about this technology.
Okay. How to convince them? Alright, actually, yeah, of course, how to convince them. We can show them how fast that we can give them information compared to use conventional methods, right? It's like we are showing two models, one with using conventional models, and then by using technology, how fast that they can make decision based on the information that they get. So that is one way that we can try to convince your manager, by showing example, by showing profits, how fast that they can make decision based by using this business analytics. Okay, so maybe in your department, I'm not sure, in your department, maybe someone who are I'm not sure your what your department or what, do you have anyone who can working on focusing on technology, or maybe someone who can do something to show the difference, by showing this difference in getting real time real time information compared to manual or conventional decisions. Then we can convince hopefully that we can convince your manager in this situation. I believe by showing examples, by showing real things, is this I'm thinking yeah. And then for the short course, actually short course, so far in APU there's a lot short course Short course, you mean short course is a training, or short course is what? Short course
Short course is focus on training in 2 hours, 1 hours, maybe,
so
just to get the explanation.
You want hands-on activities, hands-on classes something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that thing, actually, okay. Yeah, it depends on how to answer this. Short course can be, but at the moment, you mean that someone else or you want who? Anyone who can give you training or short course is like what in MBA. So I'm not no, I don't know your
Latihan jangka pendek. The idea is like this. Just to get the
you want to have modules you want to have modules, and
what the first thing that leader want to attend about this data analytics.
Oh, so you plan to what your leader just not to attend this analytics and convince them to use this in your
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the easiest tools that make them feel very easy to use.
Yes, yes, correct. Actually, yeah, correct. I agree because technologies must be trained. We must conduct. We must give training to people to use. We cannot say that you can develop model, no, but you must know how to use first. Yeah, then then he can agree lah to to implement this analytics in your department. Yeah, I agree. So about that course, I think I need to discuss with Mr. Dr. Nazir. I'm not sure for this. Yeah, I need to discuss with lecturers in JBS school maybe about short course.
Sorry, doctor. I'm asking because currently we are in Cooperative College of Malaysia. We are focused on AI technology.
Okay.
So many of our short course that we offered to cooperative is more that is focused on AI. So in terms of data analytics, what course or any suggestion that provide how to open their heart or eye about this data analytic technology lah, like that.
If short course, maybe I can see using Power BI. Power BI, yeah, Power BI lah, focusing on more using on Power BI. I can say this focusing on Power BI. I think is can be more lah. I can say that you so far in my university in APU we have Power BI. So far lah, we have Power BI for this analytics. Yeah, only for Power BI lah. I think that how to answer Dr. Nasir? I'm not sure about this because I can say that shortcuts that you can take or you can consider to attend is Power BI.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Power BI, yeah. Yeah, also how to handle Microsoft Azure. Yeah, also can Microsoft Azure. And then what else? Microsoft Azure, Power BI. Python also can, but Python for those who are doing programming, right? So I think these two lah, Power BI and Microsoft Azure. Also, you know how to handle the database also needs. Google Cloud also can. Google Cloud. Actually, I have last week. We have people from Google Clouds attend. Give training or not training. We in my institution we always have training lah, workshop training. I always attend that training, but maybe I can give you the information. If you interested, I can give you information on how to contact this corporate training lah, to maybe to give you talk or maybe a workshop to your department. I can give you further information lah. So hopefully that we can still keep in touch for me to give the information to you. Okay, Miss Afizah. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to ask any question regarding business analytics?
Assalamualaikum, Dr. Nurul.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for the insightful sharing. Just one curious things about business analytics concerning the issue of the accuracy, especially in predictive modeling.
Okay.
From your experience and your knowledge, how accurate the data that come out from the analysis of this kind of modeling, especially we are very concerned on the accuracy, especially when we want to predict the future trend. For example, like what you have displayed now is about stock market, others that which involve critical and crucial decisions. So let's say in terms of the stock market, how accurate the data is that come up from the analysis? Maybe you can share your experience on that.
Okay, based on my experience, actually we should get at least 85% and above accuracy then we can say that the data is valid for us to use. Yes, we should get once we have run the simulation, after we have done the modeling, so the result, the outputs must get at least 85% and above, then we can say it's successful lah. The data can be trusted. Yeah, it's not simply like we getting the data, process the data, develop the model, no, but we should get 85% and above to to make sure that is validated for us to use. There is still concern on the accuracy because we have trained, based on my experience, my colleague, they have developed automated marking tools, and then but the project only achieved 80%, which is we're not satisfied lah with the results. We only can achieve 80%, but yeah. And how to improve the accuracy? Of course, like I said just now, you go through again the processes just now, and which part that we need to enhance or improve the models, in terms of models or maybe the data. We should check back lah, where is the weaknesses that we need to overcome in order to get at least 85% and above accuracy. Where do you see data analysis field and solutions going in the next 10 years? Okay, what's this now? Okay. Thanks. Where do you see data analysis field and solutions going in the next 10 years? Data analytics field and solutions going in the next 10 years. Zaimi, what you are you asking about what I see data analysis field? So you want to ask either this business analytics. I don't understand. Where do you see data analysis field? So you're asking about which field or the future of business analytics? Is that what you're asking? And solutions going in the next 10 years? I don't understand. It's too general. In the future of business, okay, like I said just now, how it will influence the future of business. Okay, so yes, okay, when everything is all about internet, when everything is about when everything is technologies, we know that everything is machine learning, AI, right? So if you the future of business analytics is, I can give one, it can give how to say, we can say that if you, okay, let's say you say that in the next 10 years, okay, if your company do not use business analytics at the moment, and in the next 10 years you might get you cannot compete with your competitors. You must think about competitive. You must know how to compete with your competitors. If you rejecting implementing technologies in your industrial company, so you might lag behind behind your competitors, I can say, because everyone's now moving fast using technologies. If you rejecting or you don't want to use, I can say this, you are lagging far behind your competitors. Yeah, that is what I expect, because when we use analytics, it's helping you to forecast, it's helping you to find trends, right? Find trends and forecast your business growth. So if you deny to use this technology, you are far behind your competitors, I can say. Because by using analytics, if you from the video just now, you can see if everything we must relying on data. Okay, if you are remotely working and not at your if you are working remotely, not then you can able to get the data and making decisions in any place, in any time, at any time. So if you deny to use these analytics or tools, it's like you, yeah, like I said, you are far lagging behind your competitors, and also you cannot how to say yeah, because we know, okay, let's say now our country, yes, we can say that lagging is not just lagging behind competitors in our country, but also our country also lagging behind from another developed country. We are developed country, like so we are all Malaysians, yeah, we are all together. We must we must think about how to be competitive in the future. We cannot far lagging behind other countries. So I think this is about awareness lah, awareness, then how on how to share that everyone can use this business, everyone can learn this business analytics, even use in their organization, in their department. So it's better for us start from now to give more training workshop, and then share the awareness about the benefits of business analytics. That I can conclude lah. Okay, for today, hopefully. For newly business startups like SME and we are not familiar with those analytics, what kind of analytics software that you suggest for the company? Okay, if you are not familiar with Power BI, yeah, like I said just now, you can use Excel just for you to learn first. Even Excel also you can do visualization, you can do dashboard. Yeah, using simple Excel. Okay, simple Excel, you can start learn how to use visualization by creating the dashboard using Excel. And then, okay, what's opinion is necessary for SME or maybe small company to have analytics implemented? Macam contoh, we start small, okay, like selling nasi lemak tepi jalan example. Okay, so like smart, okay, if you are interested lah, this analytics field, okay, maybe for those we are helping those who are selling nasi lemak tepi jalan. Okay, maybe we can start by developing business analytics apps. Everyone using everyone using mobile phone, right? So we can start, okay, someone who need to invent, someone need to develop an apps and a business analytics apps. Okay, then the makcik nasi lemak can simply use from the apps to to forecast their ni lah nasi lemak jualan nasi lemak by simply just by using the mobile apps. So now, okay, yeah, I can say that for SME they don't have enough resources lah to use advanced technology or advanced tools or software, right? So we can start simply design a mobile apps specific to business analytics, so helping them, those who are interested in this business analytics. So maybe in the future, maybe if we still have if I still have chance lah to work together with JBS, or maybe JBS can work together with UTM, as Puan Aniza mentioned just now. I will joining UTM this 2nd December. Maybe we can have also to answer Miss what just now, Miss Afizah. Okay, so we can start with a hackathon. Hackathon meaning we ideathon, something like ideathon, hackathon. We encourage students to, maybe we give them a situation or problems, and then they need to solve the problems and come up with a prototype. This is also helping business. This is also helping people who are just introducing them lah this kind of things, this kind of business analytic things to those who are people interested but they don't have enough resources to do. So we might think something lah starting from today, and hopefully that I still have chance lah to work together with JBS in the future.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nurul. Okay, for the discussion and also the insights. Okay, so inshallah, maybe we can work something together in the future, Dr. Nazir. Okay.
Puan Liza, can I comment about short courses?
Yeah.
So obviously, under JBS, we have apart from academic wing, we have non-academic wings which offer mostly short courses. So those organizations who need and which need we call it training, we can customize their needs actually. So Miss Afiza, if you feel that your organization needs courses like AI or what you call that business analytics, we can actually hold that organize that courses that suit for your organization. So you can engage with us, or if you are interested in, and also we can collaborate with that particular we call it courses, right? Okay, thank you. Back to Puan Anisa.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nazir, for answering back the question. Okay, on behalf of JBS. Okay, as we are actually already exceeding the time limit. Okay, it's already 1 p.m. So they have classes after this. Okay, so I think we have come to the end of our webinar. Okay, on the present and future trends in analytics. Okay, so actually we have already the audience have actually given insight, okay, on how that data analytics is transforming the business landscape. Okay, and the area in which business that analytics can be used to make informed decision. Okay, and the difference between business intelligence and also data analytics. So I think maybe now they can actually differentiate between those two sides. Okay, those two areas. Okay, focus. Okay, so I hope that the students actually now they can understand more, okay, about what is business analytics. Okay, maybe not fully, but they have an awareness of what is actually business analytics and the areas. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Nurul, for sharing your knowledge on this topic. And for the student, your participation is very I hope that your participation is valuable, okay, adding to your knowledge and might inspire you to learn more about analytics that can be used in your business, because nowadays we cannot afford, okay, the business cannot afford to be lagging behind, because business analytics is one of the competitive advantage that they need to further sustain in their business. Okay, so thank you to all. Okay, thank you to Dr. Nurul. Okay, I hope that we can work together again in the future. Okay, insyaAllah, Dr. Nazir, nanti. Okay, so I think that's for today. Have a great day ahead, and hope to see you all again. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so